So this was the first project in Mississippi, which meant that we had a lot of firsts to cross. We needed to figure out exactly what zoning would look like at the county level. We needed to figure out what property taxes would look like. We're in the Delta region, so there's a lot of soft sediments, it's very wet, and a lot of the farmers farm for rice, in which case you actually flood the fields. We had to work with farmers to understand exactly how we could construct a project in a very wet place with very wet crops. And that was a lot of communication between us and the landowners, and we learned a lot in the process to go forward and do new projects.
I think they could put in a rice crop with no problem. They have really talked to these people a lot and learned a lot to be able to then take that knowledge and apply it to what they needed to do. We have no rocks, nothing to anchor the towers into, so we had to deal with the soils, and the soil types vary. You can go a quarter mile in any direction and the soil type can change.
So the turbines here are unique. They're V150s, but what's more unique than the V150 is the fact that they're 136 meters tall. That's the tallest wind farm that we have in the whole country. And the reason that is because the wind speed here gets particularly higher as you go higher up, in a way that it doesn't necessarily look across the country. And so now we're actually building turbines where we can capture even more and more of these low wind speeds that should really help open up the area even more.
I think the lessons that have been learned here are being applied in many, many other places, and it's always the first who can show it can be done who is the one who has to do the most learning. So I think they've definitely done that.
People said to us back in 2016-17 timeframe that this couldn't be done, and I think we had a vision. We knew this could be built with the right technology and right vision.
Building a project like this helps us understand what problems we're going to have in the same area in the future, and it also helps us prove that this is something that we can do, and giving more confidence behind our own name and asks to develop new technologies to really help harness the wind wherever we think that it might work.